it easy. Don't overdo it.
Yeah, we'll
So,
mute this off now from our end. Okay, I guess that's
okay.
your protocol. Thanks, Naomi.
Thank you. Oh, boy, let's see.
Oh, you had it.
I
You
had
had
it
it.
there.
Okay. I guess I recorded that whole conversation, so I'll get rid of it. Don't worry. And we're going to start on our backs today in Shavasana. So just lying and being relaxed. You put your hands on your belly. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. Okay. So you can put your hands on your belly and just really relax and feel your tummy rise and fall with your breath. Focus on your breath and just releasing, relaxing. Nice deep breaths. Open up the lungs. Two more rounds. Now take a very deep breath in through the nose, and we're going to do little exhales through our lips. So take a big breath in, and then lots of little ones through the lips. Maybe 8. Big inhale and exhale. One more time. Big inhale and exhale. Okay. Extend the legs and flex the feet. So you're already getting into alignment now. Engage the core so the pelvis is slightly tilted. Open up the arms nice and wide. Nice long neck as we bring the right knee into chest. Give it a big hug. Press through the left heel. And take that right knee over to the left, holding it with your left hand and extending through the right arm. Really reaching through the right arm, opening up the chest, gazing towards the right, reaching, breathe. Back to our center, big hug in of the right knee and extend it down to the ground, keeping it engaged. Flex that right foot, bring the left knee into chest. Shoulders relaxed, nice long neck here. And take the left knee over to the right, holding it in the right hand, extending through the left arm, opening up that chest. One more breath. Coming back to center, big hug in of the left knee and extend it down to the ground, keeping the feet flexed. Lift the head, look at your toes, interlace your fingers behind the neck. Open up the elbows, shoulders down, and we're going to lift those feet just an inch off the floor. Point and then point the other, point and flex. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flex both feet, keep them elevated. Hold, 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 and bring them down. Well done. Relax the head and bring the hands right by your side, palms down. We're going to wake up the back a little bit. So we're going to push our chest up, try to get onto the crown of the head. Hold it, shoulders pushing back. Keep those feet flexed. And slowly down from the base of the spine. Take your time all the way down. Relax the shoulders. One more time. Lifting up the upper back. Try to get onto your crown of your head. Hold, 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 and slowly down using the core muscles. Bring both knees into chest. Give yourself a hug. A little rock side to side. Extend both legs down to the ground. Reach the right arm outward. Bend the left leg. Bring it all the way over to the left. And extend the left arm above the head. And really reach. You can be on your fingertips here for a little deeper stretch. One more breath. Use that left hand to make your way back to our center on our backs. Check your alignment. Big inhale and exhale. And now extend the left arm outward. Bend the right knee. Bring it all the way over to the right and extend the right arm overhead. From here, take your right hand and bring it down close to your body and come onto your belly. And we're going to work the back here. So bring the hands very close to the chest. Tuck the elbows into the ribs. Lengthen the legs. We're going to lift just the head. Hold it. Hold. Hold. And bring it down. One more time. Just the head. Up. Shoulders back. Hold. 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 And down. Now we're going to lift the chest as well. Keep those elbows tucked in and lift up onto it's a baby cobra here. Head up, chest up. Hold, 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 and slowly down. One more time. Up, hold, 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 and slowly down. Take a moment to catch your breath. And now we're going to do a full cobra. So we're going to go up onto our pelvis, shoulders back, head up. Hold, 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 slowly down. Catch your breath. And one more cobra. Up, hold, 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 and slowly down. Very nice. Bring your hands in front, make a little pillow, or you can make fists, whatever works for you. One hand over the other. Rest your forehead on it. And we're going to windshield wiper our legs. Gently opening the hips here. And release the legs back down and roll onto your side. And in the side, we really want full alignment here. We're going to work the core muscles. So extend the bottom hand all the way up. Hips are stacked, feet are stacked, shoulders are stacked. This front hand is helping with balance. And we're going to do our usual sequence, which focuses on the core muscles here. We'll take the upper leg up and down. Nice and slow. Up and down. Up, down, up, down, up and hold. Now bring them together. Now open, close, and open. Close, open, close, open, close and hold, and bring them down together, and bring them up together. It won't go high. Down and up, down, up, down, up, down, up and hold, and open, and close, open, close, open, close, open, close and hold, 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 and slowly down. Come onto your forearm, come into a figure of 4 position, and find what's comfortable for you. So you can have a 90-degree angle in your knees or closer in, whatever works for you. Try to keep the feet flexed, and we're going to take our weight on our back hands, and we're going to focus on that back hip. For me, it's the left hip, and we're going to inhale. At that same time, we're going to lift that hip as high as we can, pushing our heart forward, really pushing that hip upward, and then we're going to exhale it all the way down. You can hold on to it and help it if you want. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and hold. Really push the heart forward here. Lift that hip as higher. And now bring the hands forward. And keep that hip lifted. And now we're going to exhale it all the way down, contracting the core. Inhale it up. Exhale it down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. We're going straight into pigeon here, so that front leg will stay bent, but we're going to shift the hips square. We're going to make a pillow again with our hands, reaching through our back leg. Open up the elbows. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. If you want to curl your toes for a little extra stretch, you can. And we're going to just breathe into this position. The important thing here is to have your hips square, shoulders away from ears, lengthen through the back leg, breathe into it. One more breath. Coming into high pigeon. So extending the back leg, coming onto your hands, palms, spread the fingers, shoulders are square, hips are square, reaching your shoulders back. Feel that back arching. Breathe, looking up. One more breath. Rolling onto that, for me, it's the right hip, and bringing that left leg into a nice open position. Foot is flexed. The right foot is in the inner thigh, and our hamstrings are tight. So if you need to bend the knee, feel free, so long as the knee is facing the ceiling, toes facing the ceiling. And we're going to sit tall on our sit bones. Core is engaged, shoulders are relaxed, and we're going to roll down. Heavy head, arms come forward, palms up. You may not go far. We haven't opened that hamstring, so be gentle with yourself. Breathe into it. Keep the sit bones on the mat. One more breath. Rolling up from the base of the core. Unfolding the spine very slowly. Last thing to come up is the head. shoulders down, big inhale. And exhale. One more time, rolling down nice and gently. Breathe into it, hands come forward, palms up. One more breath. Rolling up slowly, use those core muscles all the way up to our center. Big inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now bring that, for me it's the left hip, the extended leg hip back, so the torso is facing the left. Open the arms, reaching high and nose to knee. And again, if you need to bend that knee, feel free. Hold onto your ankle or your calf or your toes, nose to knee. Keep that right sit bone on the mat. Head to the knee. Breathe into it. One more breath. Shifting into the center, keeping the head heavy onto your forearms, where we started. Heavy head, shoulders away from ears. Breathe into it. And rolling up slowly. Take your time. Back to our center, shoulders down. Big inhale. And exhale. And bring that left hip back. Torso facing the left. Hands open. Reaching high. And nose to knee again. Extending your torso over that thigh. Watch the right sit bone. One more breath. This time, hands on either side of the left knee, coming into a diagonal spine, shoulders back. Strong core here, torsos really over the the left thigh. And all the way back to our center. Big inhale and exhale. One more time, bring that left hip back, open the arms, reaching high and nose to knee. Should feel a little easier now that we've extended the hamstrings a little bit. One more breath. Keeping the head down, coming to the center, heavy head onto your forearms. Shoulders away from ears. Breathe into it. One more breath. And rolling up slowly all the way to our center. Shoulders down. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale, think of lifting the spine high. And exhale, soften the shoulders. Okay, we're going to do figure of four. I'm sorry, we're going to start on this side. So we're going back to this position, aligning everything, stacking all parts of the body, shoulders away from ears. Focusing now on our core, lifting the upper leg up and down. Up and down. Up, down, nice and slow. Up and down. Up and hold, and bring them together and open. Close and open. Close, open, close, open, close and hold. Bring them down together and bring them up. Down and up. Down, up, down, up and hold and open and close open, close, open, close, open, close and hold, 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 and slowly down with control. Very nice. Coming into figure of 4 on this side. So left leg for me is in front. Finding what's comfortable for you, flex the feet. Take the weight on your hands behind you, focusing now on the right hip. Bring it all the way down in this position. And now inhale it up. Exhale it down, contracting the core. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and hold. Hold. Hold and bring the hands forward. Focus on that same back hip. Bring it down, contracting in. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. One more time. Down, up and hold. Now shoulders back here. Really feel that hip as high as possible. Breathe. And now finding pigeon so that front leg stays bent. The right leg goes all the way back. Make a pillow with your hands. Open the elbows. Forward to the pillow. You can curl your toes so long as your hips remain square. Shoulders away from ears. Breathe into this position. One more breath. Coming into high pigeon. Hands, spread the fingers. Shoulders back, head up. Reaching through the back leg. Hips are square. One more breath. Rolling onto that left hip and extending the right leg, flexing the foot. Bring the left foot into the inner thigh, sitting tall. Check alignment. Both sit bones equal. Big inhale and exhale. And the right hamstring is tight. So if you need to bend it a little bit, feel free. And rolling down, coming onto your forearms, heavy head. You may not go far. Most important is to keep those sit bones even, hips even, shoulders away from ears. Keep the foot flexed. One more breath. Rolling up slowly. Use those core muscles all the way back up to our center. Big inhale and exhale. One more time. Rolling down, heavy head, arms come forward, palms up. Breathe into it. Sync your breath with just breathing into the movement. Through the nose. One more breath. Rolling up slowly. Back to our center. Big inhale and exhale. Bring that right hip back. Torso's facing the right. Open the arms. Reaching high and nose to knee. One more breath. Coming into center, heavy head. Square those hips, shoulders away from ears. Flex the right foot. Rolling up slowly, contracting the core. Unfolding the spine. All the way back to center. Big inhale. And exhale. One more time. Bring that right hip back, torso facing the right. Open the arms. Reaching high and nose to knee. Reaching your torso over that thigh. This time, hands on either side of the right knee, extending the torso over the thigh into a diagonal spine. Foot is flexed, shoulders back, core is engaged. And back to center. Straightening up that spine, big inhale. And exhale. One last time. Bring that right hip back, open the arms, reaching high and nose to knee. One more breath. Shifting into the center, heavy head. Hips are square, sit bones are on the mat. One more breath. Rolling up slowly. All the way back to our center, shoulders down. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Okay. Coming into a seated position. If you want to do lotus or half lotus, feel free. If not, just sit tall on your sit bones. Be comfortable. And again, it's all about alignment and breath. So keeping the core engaged, shoulders are relaxed. Big inhale. And exhale. Twisting to the right, tall spine, leveraging with your back fingers to twist a little further, lifting the sternum, really feeling the twist in the torso. Right hand meets left hand on right knee, torso facing the right as the head comes down towards that right knee, shoulders away from ears, twisting the torso. You won't go far. Important is to keep that left sit bone on the mat. Rolling up, facing the right. Tall spine here and back to our center. Big inhale and exhale. Twisting to the left. Tall spine, leverage with your back fingers. Shoulders down. One more breath. Left hand meets right hand on left knee. Torso facing the left as the head comes down slowly to that left knee. Shoulders back. Rolling up, facing the left. And back to our center. Big inhale. And exhale. Right hand reaches out. Left hand reaches high. Shoulders down as we do a side stretch. Waking up the ribs. So keep that upper arm as high as possible. And really open up those ribs. Reaching through the fingers of the left hand. Both sit bones remain on the mat. One more breath. And taking it into a right twist, lengthening the spine high, looking back. One more breath. Back to our center. Big inhale. And exhale. Left hand reaches out. Right hand reaches high. Shoulders down as we reach over, side stretch. Reaching high. Try not to bring your arm forward. Keep it as high as possible. Shoulders down. Reaching, opening those ribs. And taking it into a left twist, lengthening the spine, leveraging with the back fingers, shoulders down. One more breath. And back to center. Big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Changing sides. So whichever leg was in front, you'll put it in the back. Sitting nice and tall. Checking alignment. Big inhale. And exhale. This time, hands behind, palms up, shoulders down as you contract the core and roll down very slowly, reaching through the fingers. Keeping the head down. Bring those arms onto your forearms in front, nice and wide, hands in line with the elbows, shoulders away from ears, heavy head. Now lift the head and extend the arms onto your fingertips so you have a horizontal spine, pushing the shoulder blades together here, really pushing the heart to the mat, reaching through the arms, lengthening the spine. One more breath. Coming back onto your forearms, nice and wide, heavy head, shoulders away from ears. This time, keeping the head down, interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching the arms as high as you can. Feel those shoulder blades connecting. Now lift the head so you find that horizontal spine, pushing the shoulder blades even further together and lengthening the spine. One more breath. Release the head back down and release the hands behind you, palms up, shoulders away from ears, reach through the fingers. Keeping the head down, come back with your forearms coming forward, hands palms up, shoulders back. Hands to the knees, tuck the elbows into a diagonal spine. So you're pushing the heart forward, shoulders are back, core is engaged, head in line with the spine. And back to center, sitting tall, big inhale, and exhale. Left hand reaches out, right hand reaches high, up and over, side stretch. Really getting even deeper into those muscles in the ribs, opening them up. One more breath. Taking it into a left twist, lengthening the spine, looking behind, shoulders back. And back to center. Big inhale. And exhale. Right hand reaches out, left hand reaches high, up and over, really reaching Left sit bone stays on the mat. Taking it into a right twist, lengthening the spine, looking behind. One more breath. Back to our center. Big inhale and exhale. Interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching the arms high, pushing the heart forward. And if you want, come up and over, keeping the arms elevated. If you up and over, roll up slowly, but keep the hands interconnected, really pushing the shoulder blades even closer together. One more breath. And release back to your knees, shoulders down, big inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Well done. Let's undo those legs and just windshield wiper them with the hips. Quite a lot already today. And we're going straight into tabletop. So spread the fingers. Fingers are beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips, feet in line with the knees. Engage the core, and we'll do cat-cow. Inhale up, tailbone comes up, head goes up, and exhale from the base of the spine, curving the spine, chin to chest. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale and exhale. Back to our center. We're going to walk our hands forward, shoulder width apart, and really reaching through the arms, lifting the tailbone, pressing down on the tops of the feet, pushing the heart to the mat. If you want to go on your fingertips, you can. Optional. Reaching. One more breath. Walk the hands back into tabletop. Checking your alignment. 2 cat-cows. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, get that spine moving. And exhale down. Back to center. And we're going to go on our toes. Take the weight on our hands. And just keep those knees an inch above the floor. Keep the core engaged. Breathe. Release the knees and the toes. Bring the big toes together, opening up those knees and extending the arms all the way forward. Try to push the shoulder blades together. You can go on your fingertips here if you want. Pushing the heart to the mat. Gravity is doing the work of the inner thighs, so just relax the pelvis. One more breath. Coming onto your forearms wide, hands in line with the elbows, and come onto your right temple. Open up your feet, flex them if you want for a little deeper stretch in the inner thigh. One more breath. Very slowly change to your left temple. Releasing the neck here a little bit. One more breath. Use both hands to make your way all the way back up into our first yogi squat of the day. So you're on sort of the ball of the foot, pushing your heels towards the floor. Hands and head are heavy, going down. Feel the lower back releasing. And if you think you've got your balance today and your focus, take your spine to a vertical spine, engage the core, find your focus, and hands come to the third eye in prayer. One more breath. Hands down, turn your knees parallel and come up into full forward fold. And if you need to bend and stretch because the hamstrings are still maybe a little tight, but hopefully a little open. From straight knees, we're going to interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching the arms high, heavy head, bring the head towards the knees, really connecting those scapulae. One more breath. Release the hands and roll up very slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Take your time. And I will go a little further back. So we are two-legged creatures again, standing nice and tall in Tadasana, mountain pose. Feet are grounding down. Core is engaged, buttocks is engaged. Knees are strong but not locked, shoulders relaxed. And we'll do a few cleansing breaths here. Big inhale up, and then through the mouth make noise. Inhale through the nose, and exhale. One more time. Inhale, and exhale. Very nice. We're going straight into warrior two. So first front leg for me, the right leg is facing forward. Left leg is about a 45-degree angle. Hips are slightly diagonal. Core is engaged. Bending into that front knee. Knee over ankle. Back leg is straight. Foot is not moving. It's grounding down and open wide. Gazing over the front fingers. Breathe into it. 4 breaths. Straighten the front leg, reaching back into reverse warrior, reaching down the leg, and that upper arm comes all the way high. Back into warrior two. Shoulders down. Long diagonal, forearm on the thigh, and the left arm comes all the way over, making a long diagonal, reaching through the fingers. Back into warrior two. Now reaching a little bit forward with your body, coming into triangle. So straighten the front leg. The right hand comes all the way to the ground. The left hand reaches up to the sky. Pushing the heart forward, looking up here, shoulders away from the ears. One more breath. Back into warrior two. Take your time, 4 breaths. Straighten out that front leg, come through wide parallel, rolling down, straight legs, hanging over. Hang on to the backs of your ankles. Bring the crown of the head closer to the mat, hinging at the hips. Release the hands and roll up slowly using those core muscles. Take your time. Back to our center, shoulders down, big inhale and exhale. And warrior two on the other side. Checking alignment always first. Bending into that front knee, knee over ankle, open wide. 4 breaths. Reaching back into reverse warrior, straighten the front leg, reaching down the back leg, looking up or down, but lifting that upper arm as high as possible. Back into warrior two, shoulders down. Long diagonal, shoulders down, reaching through the upper arm. And warrior two. Reaching slightly forward, coming into triangle. Pushing the heart forward here, looking up. Back into warrior two. Straighten up, line parallel, rolling down, hanging over. Interlace the fingers behind the back, reaching the arms high. Bring the crown of the head closer to the mat. Push down on your big toe so you don't roll on the outside of your feet. Release the hands, walk the feet in so you can full forward fold. Feet are parallel, hip width apart. And now walk the hands forward into our first downward dog of the day. We're pretty warmed up, so it should feel pretty good. You can pedal the feet if you like, play with it. Or come sideways. And from here, walk the hands slightly forward into plank. So find a strong core here, strong arms, pushing through the back heels. Spread the fingers. Now walk the hands back into downward dog. Play with it if you want. Pedal the feet. And now walk those hands forward a little bit into plank. Strong core. One more breath. One last time into downward dog. Lifting the hips, push down on the heels. And now walk the hands all the way towards the feet into full forward fold. Half forward fold into a horizontal spine, shoulders back, head in line with the spine. Full forward fold, heavy and roll up slowly. Back into Tadasana. Let's catch our breath, big inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Okay, we're going straight into tree. So again, if you're wobbly, hold on. Your foot can be beneath the knee or above the knee. See where you are today. Hands can be wherever you like. So in your own time, find your focus. Taking the weight on one leg, placing the foot above or beneath the knee. Hands wherever you want. 10 breaths or less or more. Coming out when you're ready, shake out that standing leg, coming back into Tadasana, finding your focus, big inhale, and exhale, and tree on the other side, take your time. Well, one side is a little wobbly today, and that's okay, every day is different. Coming out, shake out that standing leg, and we're going to go all the way back down onto our backs. So finding that position. And bring both knees into chest. Give yourself a big hug. A rock side to side. And now bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees relax. Open wide. Engage the core so the pelvis is slightly tilted. Open up the arms nice and wide. Keep a nice long neck as we cross elbow over elbow, one on top of the other. And lift those elbows high, getting deep into one scapula. Breathe into it. One more breath. Open the arms wide and cross the other way. Already getting deep in the other scapula. We've lifted those elbows. One more breath. Open up the arms, nice and wide, and bend those knees so the feet are in line with the hip points. Engage the core so the pelvis is slightly tilted. Shoulders are nice and flat on the mat. Grounding down on the feet. And we're going to lift just the hips. Grounding down on the feet, keeping those thighs parallel, reaching through the arms. Engage the core very strongly here. Hold it. Hold. Hold, and then slowly down with control, vertebra by vertebra. Take your time. Realign if you need to. And one more time, just the hips off the floor, grounding down on the feet, keeping a nice long neck. Shoulder blades pushing into the mat. And slowly down with control. Check your alignment. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Make sure that left foot is in alignment with the left hip, left hand on left hip, right hand on right thigh to keep those hips absolutely square. And as we exhale, we're going to push the right knee away from the torso. Inhale, exhale. Our hips are pretty warmed up, so it should feel good. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Lift up that left foot, interlace behind the left thigh. And as you exhale, bring that left thigh close to the torso. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keeping the hands interlaced. Extend that left leg. And we're going to work the ankle and the toes. So we'll go demi point, flex, demi point. Spread the toes as you do your demi point. Demi flex, demi point, demi flex, demi point, and let's flex it. Keep the legs straight. Check the back of your neck, shoulders down, core engaged. Inhale, exhale, bring that leg closer. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Two more. And inhale, exhale. Place that left foot down, undo the right, coming back to our original position, checking alignment, hands, palms down by your side. We're going to do a full bridge here. And of course, we're grounding down on our feet as we lift our hips and we push our shoulders beneath us. You can interlace your fingers behind the back or keep the palms down or go overhead. But keep those feet grounded down, hips as high as possible, chest pushing up to the sky. One more breath. Coming down, vertebra by vertebra with control. Take your time. Once you're down, realign if you need to. And now we're going to cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Right hand to right hip, left hand to left knee. Inhale, exhale, push it away. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Lift off the right foot, interlace behind the right thigh. Inhale, exhale, bring it closer. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. And straighten up that right leg. Demi, flex, demi, point. Spread the fingers, the toes, point. Demi, flex, demi, point. Demi, flex, demi, point. One more time. Keeping the foot flexed, straight leg. Inhale, exhale, bring it closer. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. And place that foot down. Hello, Sashi. Back to our original position. And one more bridge in your own time, in your own way, keeping your alignment, keeping your breath, pushing those shoulders beneath you, lifting the hips, grounding down on those feet. Keep the thighs parallel, breathe. And when you're ready, coming down, vertebra by vertebra with control, use those core muscles. Take your time. And once you're down, bring both knees into chest. Give yourself a big hug. A gentle rock side to side. And now keeping the right knee in chest, extend the left leg all the way down. Keep those hips square, bring the right knee even closer to the chest. Shoulders up down, nice relaxed neck. And take that right knee over to the left, holding it in your left hand and extending through the right arm, gazing towards the right, trying to get that right shoulder as close to the mat as possible. Reaching through the left leg, breathe into it, gazing towards the right. One more breath. Rolling back, big hug in of the right knee, and extending it down to the ground, keeping it engaged as you bring the left knee into chest, checking your neck, checking your shoulders, bringing it closer to the chest. And now taking it over to the right side, stacking the hips, holding onto that right knee, and extending the left arm, gazing towards the left, opening up across the collarbone, breathing into it. Where you place that left arm changes the stretch, so you can play with the movement, but keep your alignment, keep your breath even. One more breath. Rolling back, giving that knee a big hug. Close in. And I'll bring the other knee in, and we're going to cross our legs as we were in a seated position. And again, if you want to try lotus in this position or half lotus, that's fine. But keep that small at the back as close to the mat as you can. Hands can be open, they can be by your side, they can hang onto your knees, whatever feels right for you. But you're going to use those core muscles and really bring those knees down towards the mat. Hold them there. Feel those core muscles working. Bring them back up to the top. Check your shoulders, your neck. Keep them nice and long. And one more time. Bring those knees down towards the mat. And back up to the top. Undo your knees. Open your soles of your feet to the sky. Hold on to the outside of your feet. And let's really massage our lower back with Happy Baby. Enjoy. We worked that back pretty hard today. And when you're ready, bring both legs down to the mat. Getting ready for Shavasana. So closing the eyes and really letting everything relax. Hands can be open, receiving energy. If you want to keep your good energy flowing within, connect your thumb and your index fingers. If you feel vulnerable today, right hand over heart, left hand over belly, open the elbows, relax the shoulders, the neck, all the facial muscles, just let them melt away, jaw bones, eyes are closed, find your regular breath, and go inward. Very gently bring your awareness back to your bodies. And when you're ready, find your way to a fetal position and rest. And now make your way up to a seated position, sitting nice and tall, hands to heart center, shoulders are down, core is engaged. Wishing you a wonderful day. Be joyous, be productive. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you. Enjoy
Thank
the
you.
Thank you.
Hi, guys.
Oh, you made it, Sylvia.
Yeah, I was a little late. Bob has a new trainer. He just came in and we were doing some stuff. So
Okay, well, I'm glad you made it.
I made it. Felt great. Thank you. I'll be here when I can be here.
Of course. You
Thank
take care, Sylvia. Best.
Okay. Bye-bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.